Elon Musk is lying about being good at video games.
I have a lifetime of playing video games. At one point, I was, maybe one of the best Quake players in the world.
You're actually like a world-class, incredible video game player.
Yeah.
The Paragon board and the build, you're also an innovator there.
Yeah, I played a lot of video games.
You think about like
Yeah, okay,
StarCraft,
bro.
any game where a lot of people are
Yeah.
playing, to rise to the top, you have to be exceptional, period, as a
Yeah.
human being.
Yeah.
There has to be something exceptional about you.
Yeah.
Are you in the top 20 in the world or the
Yeah.
top 20 wow, in Diablo?
Yeah.
Shooting rockets into space,
Surely you
making
didn't
e-vehicles,
pay for
starting
it.
a new department of the government. I actually let myself think maybe he actually is an alien, because there's just no way, unless he's paying people to do it for him, which obviously he's not.
So let's start off with some context. Elon Musk's character is currently level 97, aka rank 12 on hardcore, that's permanent death mode, trade league. Let me try to give you a quick understanding as to how hard it is to get to that level. 2 weeks into the league, when people are playing the game, literally they're staying up 40 to 50 hours without sleeping, only playing Path of Exile, and they are the most try-hard guys in the world. The highest ranked player on the hardcore trade league was level 93. Okay, and you're thinking about yourself, that's kind of close to 97. Every time you level
No,
up,
it's not.
it becomes exponentially harder to gain experience. A lot harder and a lot harder. Okay, so these players, to get to 97, have to be playing the game every day for the majority of their day. Currently, what is their highest ranked player? They're level 97, same as Elon Musk. So, I mean, he effectively has been playing, pretty much just doing nothing except playing Path of Exile. So let's just go over some of the things that happened. So right away, we see Elon zone into his hideout, which is the area you do in-game content from. And he opens up his bank, and he goes to a tab called Elon's Maps, which immediately is a little bit of a red flag, because I don't know why you would refer to yourself in third person, but okay,
Should've
he
told
does
me
that.
they were the prime.
Elon Musk didn't play Path of Exile 1. In Path of Exile 2, maps are actually called waystones. And he never actually refers to them as maps. He calls them...
Play another round here. This is a hard level. Waystone.
So it's just kind of weird that he's, again, called his tab Elon's Maps. So almost like someone who's a Path of Exile 1 veteran, is kind of making that tab and be like, Elon, there's a tab there called Elon's Maps. Grab your map out there. I've rolled them all for you. They're nice and easy. He then proceeds to walk up to his map device and go to put a map in. The literal first thing you learn upon getting to the end game is how to operate this map device. You're going to start off at a node, and then from that node, you can go to adjacent connected maps. Now, Elon, he's trying to click.
Oh, he's trying to do the map that's not in the chain.
He's just clicking a map repeatedly, trying to access it. He was not eligible to enter that map.
I just want you guys to understand, this is one of the highest level hardcore characters in the game. He would have played thousands of maps at this point.
Anyone who's level
Chat, what do you do in your position here as the PoE dev? Do you expose Elon as account sharing and check his IPs? Or do you maintain Elon as a marketing device? Because on one hand, the integrity of your game is being disputed by multiple really big content creators, right? But on the other, it's fucking Elon Musk playing Path of Exile. I don't know if you guys saw when he was streaming. He streamed to over 1 million people playing Path of Exile. Well, I don't know. It's hard.
level 97 is, and we're talking one of the most efficient players in the game, period. There is no
You can
way
him because
you
it would be funny as
that.
fuck,
You-
and
why-
you'd get
just
even
like
more exposure
sitting
for
there like
being
some
in the
sort of
news
geriatric
banning
old
him.
man clicking this node, expecting something to happen,
True.
and then he finally
Not
kind of
wrong,
gives up after a
actually.
while,
That's true too.
and then
Elon
realizes his
Musk, the
mistake.
headlines,
We then
Elon
get a
Musk
look at his
gets
inventory.
banned for
So Elon Musk is stuck going into the
account
map
sharing
with full
in a
bags.
video
If you're an
game?
efficient player, you're going to clear
that would
a
be
map,
a big
you're gonna
headline
loot the
too.
valuable
And
items,
everybody would
you're
know.
going to go in,
Path of Exile.
and you're going to take those items, and you're going to basically look through the good ones, keep the good ones, list them up for sale, and then truck away the trash ones. It's almost like he has no understanding as to like what items are or what you're even supposed to do with them. So now Elon zones into the map.
So what I'm doing here is just boosting my shield before battle via meditation. Meditation before battle is always good.
And he starts killing monsters. He starts obliterating monsters with his character. But what becomes obviously apparent
Chaos Orb, no
His
loot
loot
filter.
filter is like no, he's just running past Chaos Orbs. He just ran past the Chaos Orb.
Chaos Orbs are one of the most important currencies, and they're also really rare. I have about 140 Exalts. I have like 9 Chaos Orbs, just so you guys understand.
So in Path of Exile, the devs are these evil guys, and they talk about feeling the weight, and they effectively just drop tons and tons of items, and you have to know what to pick up. So what GGG have done, the people who make the game, they've made this system called loot filters, which gets rid of 90 to 95, even in some cases, like we're talking 98% of all loot that drops, because otherwise your screen is just cluttered.
Why would he
And you
need to
won't
stream
even
his
notice
gameplay?
when you get a good
Elon
drop.
streams it
It's
because it gives him
unfathomable
ego,
for someone
because
to be in
he's
the
like
top ranks
what,
without loot
top
filter.
10 highest
Elon Musk,
hardcore
the
level
god
players
gamer,
in the world.
He doesn't play with a loot filter. The only thing Elon does pick up are maps, because the default in-game loot filter highlights those. Those things are worthless. The actual items of value that he should be picking up, that he would have had to pick up in order to get the gear,
Okay, maps aren't
leave it on the
worthless, come
ground. Anyone who's been playing the game and is a complete expert, we're talking he's cleared thousands of maps. He's been playing that character for hundreds of hours.
They are?
He's
You
going to
need
be
maps
pretty
to
damn
fucking
good
get
at,
more loot. I wouldn't
playing
say
the
that's
character.
worthless.
He gets to the boss. He's fighting the boss, and I want to say for about 10 seconds, he sits there and he's out of mana.
My loot filter
Mana
only shows
is a
15.
resource in this
Is a
game
level 15
where
map
you
not
need
a
it in
map?
order to use your abilities. He just sits there, default attacking the boss without activating his mana flask. Anyone who's played the game and understands the character would understand, like, oh, I'm not doing any damage because I'm out of mana. Elon Musk takes 10 seconds. He then goes on to loot items off the ground. He starts dragging them into his bag. Like, I don't even know how to describe to you how painful that is to anyone who actually plays the game. And his bags are full, and he just keeps clicking it over and over and over again. Nobody, not even people who are kind of noobs at the game, do this. I don't even think Elon Musk has done the campaign, honestly, like just based on what I'm seeing in terms of the gameplay. His settings on the map transparency are turned on by default. His life values are turned on. All these basic settings that anyone in the top 100 would do, he is not doing. Maps can effectively have different content on them, and that content will be signified by icons on the map. So it could be a map which has an expedition in it, a breach in it, or it could be corrupted. Elon starts looking through the atlas, and he finds a map with, I kid you not, 4 things on it.
There are 4 things there. So this one has a real risk of dying.
4 things. What are those things?
dude, 4 things. It's 4 things, dude.
So this one has a real risk of dying.
far in the game and calling it 4 things.
I don't think 4 things
bro.
on it even
Dude,
makes it
stop.
more risky, to be fair.
Oh my god, I literally can't. He then goes
I
on
think
to
it's
say,
more loot.
kid you-
This is max difficulty on hardcore. If there's a way to get higher difficulty, I don't know what it is, but
It's called dual pinnacle
this is
boss,
everything maxed
bro.
out.
Path of Exile has boss fights and end-game bosses, which are quote-unquote difficult battles, which Elon actually did do in one of his streams, where he just went into the end-game boss and dive repeatedly to it. Maps are just farming. You go into maps and you farm them for loot and experience. They're not the most difficult battles, and I don't know if he's trying to deceive people watching the stream into thinking that he's doing some insanely hard thing whenever he's literally doing something you do.
Chat,
to
does
effectively
hardcore not
grind
let
or
you
farm.
permadeath
And if you
on,
thought this was bad, I did
on
not even get to
pinnacles?
the worst part. In Path of Exile, gear has requirements to equip it. But
No?
that
Okay.
has nothing to do necessarily with
Oh,
how
that
good it
was on
is.
standard.
For example,
Okay,
one
okay.
of the most powerful and
Okay.
best items in the game is a level 1 required to equip staff, which is maybe, I think, even the most meta build in the game right now. It's super, super broken, insane damage. And Elon Musk starts going over his gear.
This is a great staff, but it's only a level, 62 staff.
His weapon is, I kid you not, one of the best, if not the best staffs on the entire hardcore trade league. You cannot even buy it. Insane weapon.
These affixes are, I'd hate to say perfect, but they might be perfect.
Just the PvPS criteria on trade, we can see there's literally 1 staff in existence on the entire market. Not only does Elon have a staff that you can't even buy, but it's so good that second best one, which is missing 2 of what makes a staff so powerful for an invoker, which is the crit and crit bonus, is still 20 divines, and that's obviously very expensive.
Here I am, like, level 95, but my staff is only level 62. my helmet is level 56.
Int, lightning, and chaos resist.
Elon's saying the names of the items like the fucking level, or the levels of the items like that means any fucking thing. Like, does he think items need to be level 70 to be like good items?
Okay. It's only 56.
Amulet level 61. Ring is only level 48, 49. At least a level 75 jacket.
That doesn't fucking matter.
It's a jacket with 6 things. Yeah, tell us how bad the item that only drops from the highest difficulty
my
of the
God.
hardest boss. Just tell us that it's only level 52. Did you find this at level 52? That's impressive.
Level 52 here.
He doesn't even know what the whole gloves do.
They can only ever be level 52. Bro, Elon Musk is a fucking fraud, bro.
Pretty low level compared to my character level, but it seems to work pretty well. In softcore, you can get much better equipment.
In order for him to have insane gear, he has to understand how the economy works. He has to be basically trading.
Anyone who's played Path of Exile to the end game in a trade league knows that you have to trade in order to obtain what looks like some of the best gear pieces in the entire game. If we look at some of these player accounts, we can see what they have for trade. You know, 700 plus items for sale, multiple divine items. You can see hundreds of divines worth of listed items. This is also someone from the top 10, ranked number 4. Focus
Oh,
here,
shit,
worth
you can
50
see
divines
what
alone.
other people
This
have
is the
for
number 1 guy.
trade?
You can see hundreds of divines, again, worth of items, multiple mirrors, all these players. If we go
damn.
to Elon's account, he's got only 21 items for sale, and they're all absolute garbage. It's clear he's really not making much money, or any money at all. So something I did notice last week, I did the same search because I was curious what he might have been selling, and I grabbed the screenshot which I shared to my Discord, and it's this really
Ooh, selling trash for 18 divines.
really crappy crossbow for 18 divines. So why is it listed for 18 divines, and where did it go? Is it possible he vendored it? Yes. Why was it listed for 18 divines? I don't really know. I don't want to fuel any conspiracy theories, but I have been made aware that RMT, typically they use legitimate listings that are far overpriced, and that is how they mask the transaction as legitimate. So
What does that mean? Sorry, I don't get it. So to mask RMTing, right, real money trading, they sell a dog shit item onto the marketplace, and then they like make it look like a real transaction.
18 divines for, you know, $100 US or whatever. He could have done so through this listing.
And if you needed any more proof that Elon is 100% boosted, he was playing the game today inside of maps, blasting, while simultaneously on a X space talking to like some far right wing part of some German government. I don't know, some political bullshit. Like, I guess government, some far right wing part of some German government. I don't know, some political bullshit. Like, I guess he's just that much of a god gamer.
Ooh, he died. Ooh. Get fucked, Elon slave. What the fuck? They're basically saying whoever's piloting Elon's account, get fucked. Oh my god. Wait, that is like the perfect cinema ending to this video. Holy shit. Oh my god. Damn. Yikes. Holy moly. But you know that the person piloting has to be a known good hardcore player, right? Maybe.
You laugh, but that guy is probably sleeping with the fishes now. 07.
It would have been smarter for him to stream pre-recorded gameplay from the guy who actually plays his account and just not show his keyboard, basically pretending to play live and talking. Bro, there have been so many people who have done that before in streaming history. It's fucking... people are such ego Andes. What if PoE devs actually made him lag just to die instead of banning? Nah. Definitely, you can't just pick up the skills to be number 7 on a ladder in a week. Yeah, chat, I've played Path of Exile 1 before. I can guarantee you, I would not even make the top fucking 10,000 in the PoE hardcore ladder. I would die, you know? You suck though? Sure, but I would like to think I am a little bit more knowledgeable than what the fuck Elon's been showing us in terms of his gameplay, you know? Like, holy moly.